What happened with that?
Nothing new. We had just came from, Jennifer had just gave him this hell of a day. I mean, like, we went to the Miami Hurricanes game. Was it? Yeah, we went to Miami State Hurricane. We was on the field while they were playing and stuff. And he gave him a party at 321 in Miami. She rented a club, gave him a party, gave him this big backyard party, dinner and everything like that. Then gave him a party at the club. And then we came back. One of his, what's his name? Slam had set it up because Jennifer went upstairs. And Puff said, yo, Gene, watch the door. Don't let nobody come through the door. And I said, all right. And Slam set it up. And I wanted to say it was Korean, but I'm not sure it was her. But it was supposed to be somebody that was either up to her level in fellatios, or it was her.
Recently added to the list of Diddy's victims is none other than JLO. That's right, Jennifer Talented Lopez.
You know, nobody knows what your journey is inside your mind unless you share with them.
Right.
And he was happy that, he was like, I'm happy that you learned something, like you grew, like something happened for you. It was a really tough decision to make. And one that in your heart, you just, is always gonna just affect you. You never wanna break up a family. That wasn't my dream. My dream was for us to always be together. But things don't work out and you feel like it's the better choice. Or if I didn't feel it was the better choice, then I wouldn't have done it.
Now, while the world patiently awaits JLO's take on the entire Diddy allegations drama, it seems like Jennifer Lopez might have given her 2 cents on it and more. Formerly known to be one of Diddy's girlfriends, Jennifer Lopez is finally breaking her silence on being Diddy's victim. We all know how Cassie Ventura, the longtime companion of Sean Diddy Combs, filed a complaint back in November, revealing graphic facts about her time spent with Diddy.
If she remembers the night in which she is assaulted, she needs to get her legal team together. They go back to that hotel. All that footage has to be saved and put in the archives. If that footage is cut off from the time where she says she was assaulted to another time, just say she was assaulted at 12 o'clock. And the footage is missing from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. You understand? Or distorted in a way. She got a lawsuit through that. She might be owning one of those hotels.
And honestly, it was a stunning legal maneuver.
Bruh, I can't say that. When I used to see him swing, it was always with him, another dude, and 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? When he was swinging with other people, you know what I'm saying? He always had other girls in the room or another guy in the room, even with his girl Kim, and he was swinging with her. So that freak off things, but him videotaping and everything like that, that girl went through some tumultuous shit that she never thought that she would ever have to go through being in the music business. Do you understand that? I've been next to people who are top in the game, in the music business. And they had said to me, yo, I had a lot to get to this position. You understand? They have said that. So I can imagine what that little girl went through with old boy. She ain't lying that thing, because if she would have lied, he would have fought her tooth and nail. He would have fought her tooth and nail, bruh. Don't get it messed up, he would have fought her tooth and nail. That little girl ain't lied nothing she ain't lied about none of that. Do you know what she's going through? She know what she's gonna go through for the rest of her life? Her kids gonna go back and see this on the internet?
The lawsuit claimed that during their 13-year on-again, off-again relationship, Combs had committed beatings, sex trafficking, and other unpleasant acts. When Cassie finally spoke, she said, "After years in silence and darkness, I am ready to tell my story." However, in a stunning turn of events, Combs settled with Cassie the very next day for an undisclosed amount. One report pegged it at $30 million, without acknowledging any wrongdoing. Meanwhile, others have come out with their own unsettling stories about the music tycoon, against whom Combs angrily refuted Cassie's accusations. And, of course, regarding Combs' previous relationship with actress Jennifer Lopez, concerns have been raised in the wake of these discoveries.
My position on him, he was never a father figure, bruh. You understand? He was a groomer. He was an addict. He was somebody that was a, what you call those? I've lost all of my terminologies when I was working as a BCW or a child abuse worker. But he was an individual that preyed on this young girl, using her dreams, her talents, holding it hostage for his own benefit. He groomed her. He wasn't no father. He was no father figure to her, bruh.
You see, Cassie claims a disturbing history of abuse during their relationship, seeing Diddy since she was 19 and he was 37. She even accuses him of rape after their split, claiming to have suffered terrible beatings and being forced to engage in sexual acts with male prostitutes while being filmed.
But Cassie who searched for the big black, and she was searching for the big black, not only for herself, but for somebody else who we all know that was in the room with her. So if he want to see it and he want her to touch it, that other person in the room with her just might want to feel it. They had to be for both of them. They was in the room, right?
Right.
It's a freak-off section, right? She said it's a freak-off section. If she says a freak-off section, brother, she ain't the only one freaking off. The prostitute ain't the only one freaking off. Old boy is freaking off also.
According to the court filings, Diddy was so jealous of Cassie that he threatened to harm her. He even planned to wreck Kid Cudi's car, who at one point was linked to Cassie. Cassie also says that until she was able to end their relationship in 2018, Diddy had complete control over her life. Jennifer, on the other hand, has earlier talked well about her relationship with Diddy and said that it gave her the confidence she needed to be forceful in her work. She acknowledged Diddy's straightforward guidance style, but currently, she also hints at her own life's stress and allegations of sexual misconduct when she was dating Diddy.
While Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fellatio from her.
Did she ever find out?
She know now.
And you said the female name was Karen?
Yeah, Superhead.
Oh, okay, Corinne Steffens. You got to say the full name, man.
Yeah, I thought it was her. Slam set it up. Yep, Slam set it up for her right there. Yep. It was nobody. It was somebody that was, I'm almost sure it was her. I'm almost sure it was her.
Yeah, that's a wild story, man. So Puffy, he was getting head from, Superhead, and Jennifer Lopez was upstairs and she had no idea.
None whatsoever.
It all started when the two were connected to a nightclub shooting incident in 1999, which put their relationship through a difficult period. And, although Jennifer was quickly acquitted, Diddy and his partner Jamal Shine Barrow were hit with legal issues. Obviously, Diddy was eventually found not guilty despite extensive legal proceedings, but Shine was found guilty and sentenced to prison. Moving forward, Cassie alleges in her lawsuit that Diddy exercised control over them during this difficult time by insisting that she carry his gun. Diddy's legal team was sure to clarify that, although Cassie's lawsuit was settled quickly, it was not an admission of guilt to prevent additional public scrutiny and possible disclosures from other ex-partners, such as Jennifer. And, although Jennifer has never officially accused Diddy of abusing him, she has made references to experiencing severe emotional and mental pain in her relationship with him. According to JLO, "I've never gotten a black eye or a busted lip, but I've felt abused in one way or another, mentally, emotionally, verbally. I know what it feels like for your soul to be diminished by the way your loved one is treating you."
It's true. It's true. There was just this feeling of like I'm very. I think because or maybe everybody's like this. I don't know. But because I'm an artist, I feel things very deeply, and passion and kind of romance and all that kind of stuff is so exciting to me. You know what I mean? So,
To all of us.
yeah, exactly. But also to me, and I was always attracted to the more intense the person was, or the more passionate they were, the more things, the way they acted with their love to me really is what attracted me a lot of times. And I realized that that's not always a great thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, absolutely.
As cool as it is in the beginning, it has to sustain beyond that and be something that has real basis to it, and where real people are, it can go beyond just that beginning honeymoon stage.
You see, during her relationship with Diddy, Lopez opened up about her emotional struggles in a 2003 interview with Vibe magazine. She said that she often cried and felt helpless when he ghosted her for nights on end.
Of course, this book was never about kind of pointing the finger at anybody. It was really about looking in the mirror. It was something just in my relationships, as far as it was, concerned for me, that wasn't, lining up. And the missing component was me loving myself and being able to take care of myself. They always say, put on the oxygen mask first.
Yes,
right?
I always refer to that.
But it's true.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to say, this is good for me. This is not good for me. You can't accept anything that doesn't feel right to you in your soul.
According to additional sources, Lopez went so far as to knock on hotel room doors in an attempt to find Diddy as a result of his absences. Not to mention, Diddy once acknowledged the stormy nature of their relationship by drawing comparisons between them and the famously stormy marriage of Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner, which ended in divorce. Ironically, years later, Jennifer and Diddy are still friendly, even though they don't talk all that often. They were last spotted exchanging friendly greetings at the end of her Las Vegas stint in 2018, according to a source. However, their awkward, strange, and violent relationship didn't end there. Sean Diddy Combs has recently addressed an explosive rumor during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where he was promoting his album. Kimmel dug right in, citing an internet allegation made by a person claiming to be Diddy's former bodyguard without delay. According to the allegation, Diddy threatened to physically retaliate against Smith after Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith allegedly approached Lopez for a threesome while Diddy was dating Lopez. Surprised, Diddy disputed the claim, expressing shock at the turn of events in the conversation. Since when has Diddy, of course, accepted any accusation? Not to forget, Diddy continued denying the rumor when Kimmel sought an explanation, highlighting the subject of love. As Diddy voiced dissatisfaction with the line of questions and questioned the source's reliability, the conversation took an awkward turn.
When you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true? What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read? What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But Gene Deal, Diddy's ex-bodyguard, has offered more details about the purported incident. Deal claims that everything happened during a little party Matt Damon threw for Ben Affleck's birthday at the Four Seasons, where Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, Jennifer Lopez, and Diddy were all present. Deal related how Diddy joked that he may confront Smith in response to what he thought was the Smiths' advances on Lopez.
We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damon was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, like, and then he was like this, like that. I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff him. You know what I'm saying? But he can scrap. You know what I'm saying? So then, he said that shit. So I didn't go back over there where Will Smith's sister and her husband was. I stayed about, if he snuffed Will, I could move slow enough that Will could probably get 2 or 3 punches back in.
But although Diddy and Jennifer are still friendly, there are reports that other well-known people in Diddy's social circle are pulling away. For instance, Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cameron Diaz, longtime buddy Ashton Kutcher, who recently came under fire for promoting convicted rapist Danny Masterson, and buddies Beyoncé and Jay-Z have chosen to remain mute about the situation. According to The Insider, they are deliberately staying out of the picture. Jennifer also doesn't seem to be openly talking about Diddy's recent legal troubles. According to a source close to the singer, she has moved on. Their relationship ended over 2 decades ago. It's unlikely she wants any part in Diddy's latest legal turmoil. That's all for today. Do share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.